Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in, because you are now tuning in to the show wherever you guys may be watching this today. Now, I know someone just unsubscribed to me because they didn't see me on camera. You guys have seen it now. The reason why I haven't been on camera is because I got to go to Staples and buy myself a little webcam today or this week. So I'm just going to use my webcam on my laptop so people don't unsubscribe to me. So just so you guys know, stay subscribed to my channel. All I got to do is buy a webcam, a USB webcam. That way it's high definition and it looks more clear than my laptop webcam. So just want to get that out there for you guys. But welcome to In-Ring Discussions, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your day out there. Today's news I have for you on WWE is the reason why Raw didn't invade Smackdown Live. I'll leave the article below for you guys as well. Shane McMahon simply said that when you're going to get into a fight, it's always better to strike first. Clearly, the commissioner of SmackDown Live and its roster are serious about making a stand against Raw and proving that they are the top brand in WWE. A lot of people are arguing that what happened made SmackDown's roster the heels in the match. They'll be debated over the coming weeks, but the WWE Universe were expecting Kurt Angle and Raw to respond with an invasion of their own last night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I 100% disagree with this whole thing that they should have invaded SmackDown last night. I 100% disagree with that. They should not be invaded SmackDown Live. And this is the reason why I'm saying this. Is because if you keep invading Raw, and then Raw keeps invading SmackDown, a lot of people are just going to get sick and tired of the feud. A lot of people are just going to get sick and tired of it. It's going to be boring. It's going to suck. And that's just a poor booking. It's a bad idea to go in that direction and do that. Okay, here's what you do. If you're going to invade SmackDown, do it at the go-home show. That's the perfect way to do it. Do it at the go-home show. Invade SmackDown Live. And then Raw can invade, and SmackDown Live can invade Raw at Raw's go-home show. Okay? Do it like that. Because then a lot of people are just going to get sick and tired of seeing them every single week invade. That's just poor booking. You don't do that, okay? Even if I care about this whole SmackDown vs. Raw thing or not, you can't have them invade each other every single week. Because people are going to lose so much interest in this match, in this feud between both brands. Now, like I said, I don't care about this whole SmackDown vs. Raw thing because it's still WWE, okay? It's still WWE. So why don't they just go back to what they did when it was the 80s, when there was no such thing as Raw and SmackDown? Why don't they go back to the 80s and do that? When they had these actual traditional Survivor Series matches, this Raw vs. SmackDown, in my honest opinion, aren't traditional matches. They're not. And that's just how I really feel personally about this thing. I don't care about it. I have no interest in it. Go back to what you guys did in the 80s that made Survivor Series traditional matches, okay? When there was no such thing as brands, okay? It was just the WWF, and you had, a bunch of teams, okay? You had a lot of traditional matches at Survivor Series, more than one, okay? They had no women traditional Survivor Series matches. They didn't have that kind of stuff. And that's the thing I don't like either. I don't like they're doing that. I disagree that WWE is going in that direction and doing something like that too. Okay? I get it. They want to be creative, but I'm not in favor to it. So that's how I really feel, man, about this whole invading thing. Now, I understand, Shane's going to have to beat Kurt Angle because what happened at the Invasion 2001. So I see Shane's team beating Kurt Angle due to what happened at that Invasion in 2001. Shane McMahon wants revenge on Kurt Angle for that. However, the WWE Hall of Famer and the Raw roster didn't invade SmackDown Live last night, and some people are concerned it's making the brand look weak. Raw has always been the flagship show. Well, if they're the flagship show, how come they can't treat the superstars right? How come they can't use them right? And how come they can't book them right? Hell, you can't even book Finn Balor right. You can't even book Bray Wyatt right. And in my honest opinion, I don't think Raw, there's this whole flagship show, I don't think it really is called the flagship show. I really don't. It's just Raw. It's WWE. SmackDown Live is the land of opportunity. They're not the flagship show because Raw sucks every single week. So how can it be the WWE's flagship show, Raw? Because it's not. And that's just how I really feel. And for them to change that thing, they got to make it better. So they're wondering why the brand did not respond at all to SmackDown Live's attack. Now it's coming to light the WWE officials wanted Raw to invade SmackDown Live last night, but travel plans were a big issue. In addition to invading Raw, Randy Orton beat Sami Zayn. SmackDown Live sucked. SmackDown Live sucked. In my honest opinion, I only thought the Randy Orton match and Sami Zayn was the best match. Out of the whole entire show, that was the best match. I love Sami Zayn. He's a good performer. He's good in the ring. He's talented. That guy has so much greatness as a heel. Keep him as a heel because I enjoy him. I have interest in him. I love Sami Zayn. Keep him as a heel because he does better as a heel than a babyface. And I love Sami Zayn. I think he works good with a lot of other superstars. But him working with Randy, I don't think he works good with Randy. I think, Sami Zayn would work well with AJ Styles. So the WWE Universe had a tough week to mull over what Shane McMahon and SmackDown Live accomplished this week. WWE Survivor Series isn't for another month or so, but the line has been drawn in the sand. Kurt Angle and Raw themselves is all-out war with week to retaliate. So let me know what you guys think about this whole thing about Raw and SmackDown, this whole little feud, invasion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with this whole thing that's been going on lately? Let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button, guys, and hit that thumbs up and make it shine like gold. Follow me on Twitter at TheTalkShow101. Link will be below. Thank you all for tuning in to In-Ring Discussions, guys. It feels good to be back. And it feels good to be more stronger than ever. Until then, guys, I'll leave the article below. Until then, guys, I'll see you on the next show. Subscribe, yeah. That was awesome. See you later, guys.